No need to be alarmed. This is not a live bird. It's not a live snow goose in the Great Salt Lake. This is actually a rung neck decoy made by me, Robert Bodden. And I wanted to show you this footage to give you an idea of how effective this decoy will be in attracting waterfowl. So in the interview coming up, I'm going to explain this motion, which is natural and varied and compounded by volume of rig. Hi everybody, Robert Bodden with Rung Neck Decoy. What you guys were looking at was the motion of the rung neck decoy in a snow goose model. And so what we want to do is talk a little bit about that motion and why that is so important and how it's going to be so effective for you out waterfowl. So what it does is it changes up the whole concept of how you want a floating decoy to move in the water. So currently what you've got is you have a standard floater decoy like this, and everybody so far has been trying to do everything that they can to make this decoy move in the water with motorization, batteries, different gadgets like that. Even a jerk cord, when you make this decoy move, is still a statuesque floating model. And so that is the problem, and it's inherent with every floating decoy that you have. So if you put a motor in this decoy and you put it in the water, it's still going to float unrealistic. It's going to go in a direction, but the head and neck and body, it's just not moving like a live bird. And so what you were able to see is how this will change that up. And so what you call this type of motion, or the concept, is it's a natural varied motion compounded by volume of rig. So what that means is if you have various decoys, various rung neck decoys, you're going to have one decoy that's turning to the left. You put another decoy next to it, he may be turning to the right. You put a third one in, he may be bobbing his head forward. And then you take another one, and that one may be in a preening position and bobbing this way. That's why we say it's compounded movement. And so that's why that's so effective. And so we'll talk about a couple of things coming up. But the cat video is a huge indicator of how natural this movement is. And so here he is. Here's the cat. We made him the VP of marketing for Rung Neck Decoy. And we did so because he took about 5 seconds to figure out how effective this decoy is. That's what happened to us too when we floated it the first time. So we get this decoy out in a real live hunting situation, and we end up shooting multiple brant geese, double banded tarsal bands. And then after that hunt, we get back home to the Great Salt Lake and we just continue. Shot a record 11 bands and a total of 16 different species over this decoy. So check out our other videos, leave a comment or question, we'd be glad to answer it.